So we have Rob and Michelle. They have a Maritimo
M55 Flybridge.
M55 Flybridge Maritimo. You guys decided to put Dockmate on your boat. So I know you're a guy that's very well informed in the marine industry. You like to do your research, right? So tell me a little bit about how you decided on Dockmate for your Maritimo.
Sure. Yeah, the first thing is that we love our boat, and that we're sold on a boat, and now it's like, how are you going to dock this thing, back it in? You really don't have clear visibility of the swim platform from the home station. So we know we needed some type of a remote control system. And there's a couple on the market. And the one that really stuck out with me, being a technology guy, is really the rolling codes all the time.
Yeah.
And in the Dockmate. Also, when the battery starts getting low, the vibration and everything in the handset. And I just so the use of it is very intuitive. And I think the alerts of what's going on for low battery, the different colors and everything is awesome.
So you had, do you have the twin or the twist?
I have the twist. I started off with the single because that's how my brain thinks.
Right.
That, okay, I'm using my sticks back and forth.
Sure.
But for Michelle, we had our formula before, which is a joystick boat.
Right.
So it's a little more easier for her to adopt using the joystick. And now I'm using it. It's I like it a lot better.
So can she do it better than you now?
I haven't done it a whole lot yet.
I think I maybe saw you work that thing pretty good, huh? I don't know.
We got you on video.
Yeah. So, I need to do it more, but I'm not afraid to do it.
So who's doing most of the lines? Is it you running the boat and you're working the lines?
Actually, that's a good point, Mark. Is that it allows us both to do the lines.
Yeah.
Because before, I was a little apprehensive. I was up on top. I'm afraid to leave the sticks and everything.
Yeah.
But through your coaching, it's had, okay, you win me down. And now when we tie up the boat, I'm down on the side. I'm walking around the boat. Great visibility. Michelle can be on the opposite side of the boat on tight places. Where's the piling? Okay, come over a little bit more. And then we get ready to tie up the boat. She stepped at home. We have a sliding doors system, very easy to tie up our boat. So she'll step off the boat. I stay on the boat, and we lift it up, and it's just very easy to bump it over this way or bump it over that way. Say, hold on, let me bump it forward if the current's pushing us, the wind's pushing us. So we're both right there.
So you take advantage of that soft docking feature, huh?
Soft docking feature, yes. It's perfect.
So I know you mentioned like the safety features, but there was a lot of customization, you know what I mean? So this is particularly like, I know we had the dealer come back to kind of dial it in the way you guys wanted. Right. So talk a little about that. I mean, we were able to do a couple things that, that you wanted to do on the boat.
Yeah, and kudos to you and Dockmate. You guys have been very supportive, great customer service, both on the phone. Nope, something doesn't sound right. You're not happy. You came out. Because as you first use it, you go, yeah, I think that's fine. But after you start using it for a while, you go, I wish that had a little more thrust this way. Or it's going too fast. It's not going fast enough. I'm twisting too fast. So you're able to dial it in. And the nice thing is, in the software that I enjoyed is the pie chart. Yeah. To say, okay, maybe when I use the joystick, I'm going a little more up to the left instead of what I think is going straight ahead. Right. Okay, we can widen up those pieces of pie. So you can really dial it in.
So hopefully now it's dialed in for a while now, right?
It's dialed in. It's dialed in.
So you had the Dockmate on the boat now. What was it? A year or 2 years, maybe? A couple of years?
Yeah, probably a year and a half now.
Yeah. So and now you've added Dockmate dynamic positioning on the boat. So yes. Take us through that process because it's not like an inexpensive thing. You know what I mean? And you guys do both by yourself, so it is a big decision. And you had to upgrade your thrusters and things like that. So what made you want to do that?
Again, recently retired. We're planning on using our new Maritimo on longer trips, and it's 99% of the time it's just the two of us running the boat. And so I want to have all the equipment, the technology, relatively speaking, affordable, to ease to ease us into docking, because sometimes there's a strong current, sometimes there's a strong wind, sometimes there's not dock hands in there. So what can we use to actually help us out there? So the DPS, big decision, thought long and hard about it.
Right.
But now that we've had it and played with it for a little while using it, well worth the money. It's a great investment. If you come in, the wind catches you, you put a big gouge on your fiberglass, it costs more than what a DPS is going to cost, right?
Sure.
To put it in.
Absolutely.
So so the damage you can do to your boat on a bad weather condition, it's the peace of mind.
Sure. Yeah.
To get it in there.
So when you had to upgrade your thrusters to proportional, because you need at least like in order to do precision mode, you need at least 2 engines and a proportional bow thruster, right? So you had a bow and a stern thruster, which is great, but they weren't proportional. So you had to, get with the company to go ahead and do that. So
right, yeah, the boat came with the standard on-off digital, Vetus, thrusters and everything, which worked fine.
Yeah.
Except for they timed out. One time docking in Key West, the wind was blowing 26-mile-an-hour gusts sideways, and you're leaning on the thrusters a lot. We got in there, but as soon as we got in, they timed out.
Yeah.
And unfortunate for us, with the proportional ones, they don't time out. Yeah, they derate some, but you still have some maneuverability with it. But yeah, enjoy the proportional thrusters now instead of you want to bump over, it doesn't rock the boat. Sure. So you can just gently move it over there. And again, with the Dockmate, we can come over and just pin it against the dock while the two of us are doing the lines.
Yeah.
It's a lot of benefit. But yeah, we had to upgrade the batteries on there because they're AC instead of DC motors.
Yeah.
So we had to upgrade those to get the long run time.
Sure.
And again, we could use our standard batteries, but what we found out is that they would time out in 5 minutes or something. So if you're waiting for a bridge or waiting for a lock going through the ditch through the Okeechobee or something, I want to put in precision mode. I want to stay there,
right,
without worrying about this thing, timing out. So again, we worked with the local dealer here. We did the upgrade, which was I thought was very reasonable for what we got, and they worked very closely with Dockmate. You guys did a great job supporting them, and really tying the system very seamlessly for us, the end user.
Right. So now that you've used it a little bit, like, what's your thoughts on it? Is it doing everything you wanted it to do?
Well, there is one feature. I wish it would have a little margarita machine built into it, like press the button and a margarita would show
That's
up.
That's in 3.0.
Oh, 3.0. Okay.
3.0. You got 2.0. We got a 3.0.
Yeah.
We'll work a deal on that one.
Yeah. But we love the product. It's an investment. Boating's an investment, right?
Sure.
But again, what's the value of it? And to us, it's high value for the cost paid.
Sure.
For the product.
Yeah.
It does everything we want it to do. Again, it's normally the two of us.
Yeah.
Running the boat.
I mean, we are all about making the boating experience better and easier. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be fast and
and safer.
And safer, right? Of course. You know what I mean? And we've all heard the term "happy wife," right? Is it making you happy now?
Yeah, it is. It is. And
well, that's good. I put you on the spot.
But actually,
that's you're considering that she's not happy already.
Yeah.
No. Can she be any more happier?
Well,
that's a tough.
I know, right? That is.
Actually, now that it's taken us a while to get where we are with having the product installed and everything.
Yeah.
And so I am going to try to use it more.
Okay, good.
I think, especially with the joystick, because they've come out a couple times to knock it down. So I wanted him to get comfortable with it more. And now I'm going to start taking over or start doing some more, I think.
I like what you said, take over.
Yeah.
Take over. You can just sit back and make margaritas. That's all you got to do.
Back to that margarita thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's all you got to do.
There's that button.
We have we're going to try something new with it. We talked to you earlier. We're going to be doing a blessing of the blessing of the fleet.
That's great.
And we have to keep our boat in one spot.
Yeah.
While the other boats come around us. So we're going to try the positioning system and see how that works.
All right. Well, let me know how it goes.
Yeah.
Let me know how it goes.
20 boats, because normally they'll come out that you anchor. Okay, and the wind's blowing. Okay, now you got to reposition the boats coming around.
Sure.
They're over here. Now I swung over this way. No, with the Dockmate DPS, is that we're going to be facing the same direction, the same spot within a boat length or two, which will be great. And now all the boats can very easily follow where they're supposed to go without, I got to swing out further and everything. So we're really looking forward. That'll be the test for, probably be out there for an hour.
Wow. Well, that's great. Well, listen, we really appreciate your business and trusting in Dockmate for the product and investing even further in the Dockmate DPS. So thank you very much. Really appreciate you coming by.
Again, great.
Thank you so much.
Great
really
customer
appreciate it.
support and service and listen to the voice of the customer and really down in every boat's a little different. Every captain's a little different. How they use it, what they feel comfortable with. But with all the variables that are programmable in the Dockmate system, I can't say enough about it.
Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.